Good day, Junkanoo community. Well, we're in the month of April, known as Autism Awareness Month. You see, I get on my fresh gear representing Autism Awareness. This one hit home for me because my son is autistic, so I had to do this with a special one for y'all, and to give you all a little insight about this invisible disability in autism. Because a lot of people don't have and know about autism. And so we need to educate the people, especially us in Junkanoo, because most things autistic children don't like, we do in Junkanoo. First of all, they don't like loud sound. Junkanoo, loud sound. And most of them you'll see holding their air. They don't like, most of them are not sociable. So, and you know, what we do in Junkanoo, a lot of socialize. We socialize. You know what I mean? So this autism going to affect Junkanoo, not even in the long run, because if we have a bunch of individuals that can't stand noise, how to be able to participate. You know what I mean? So this go deeper than just us, boy. You know what I mean? Autism is rising in this community, but basically in the world. I don't like to quote numbers, but between 1 in 30 and 1 in 50 kids are born with autism. You know what I mean? That's a staggering number, boys. Trust me, it's a staggering number. So I want to make people aware of what's going on in this, and it's not even going on in this country, but it's going on in the world right now, man. Because it's going to affect us in the long run from every angle. But it's not all doom and gloom, because autistic kids are smart, they're intelligent, they're just not sociable. You know, they think, like they say, they see the world through a different lens, from a different perspective. So we gotta understand and realize what is happening within our communities. So I just want to make you all aware of signs to look out for. Not every child you see running around and acting out is rude, but a lot of them has this invisible disability of autism. They can't comprehend a lot of things. Sometimes you talk to them, they don't understand what you're saying. So it might seem that they're rude, but they're not rude. They just can't comprehend what you're saying. So you got to be really, you got to understand and really take a look at the situation and not just lash out. You know what I mean? Sometimes some kids you'll see wearing a sunflower lanyard around in there. All that to show you that person has an invisible disability. Sometimes you see them travel with it, and they get pulled out of line sometimes because a lot of them don't have the patience to wait on line because they can't comprehend what lines are for. So they basically need to move. They just, like my son say, let's go. You know what I mean? And I try to explain to him we can't go because we're on the line, but he insists that we need to go. So we need to understand all these things when we see young kids. And autism affect more boys than girls. You know what I mean? Affect way more, about 5 times more boys than it affect girls. So all that, and then in Junkanoo, well, the scales are balanced now. There used to be more males in Junkanoo than females, but it's balanced now. So we still gotta look out for it. You know what I mean? But there's agencies and all different kind of groups and different organizations you could go to. But Reach is basically one of the main ones in here. Reach caters to the invisible disabilities like autism. Reach offices there on Village Road there at the QC compound. So you could call them, check them out. They have a Facebook page and support all their initiative this month for Autism Awareness because they need the funding. My son was a part of one of their programs, their speech therapy programs early on in the game. And so he benefits. So I'm about to volunteer for Reach. They ain't know yet, but I coming this week. And I got to support them because they supported myself, my wife, my kid, when we didn't know much about this disability. You know what I mean? So you got to go there. They have a raffle ongoing. They have their t-shirt drive and linear drive going on, so you can go and purchase these stuff. They get some nice shirts. What I'll be probably wearing in my next newscast, so look out for that. They have a fun run walk coming up the end of the month. But follow their page on Facebook, Reach. That's just how it's Reach. You know what I mean? But I like this. I like the logo with the puzzles because the puzzle speaks volume to me. Just like when you're putting together a puzzle, all the pieces, when you get all the pieces put together, and then you get the final product. This how autism kids work. They get all these pieces and they just place them together to get that finished product. And that finished product sometimes don't last. It don't last days. Sometimes it lasts years. Sometimes all the puzzles never fit. But you get the most puzzles you can get fit into there to get to some kind of normalcy. So I want everybody to be aware of the invisible disability and autism this month, man. You see, blue is the color for autism. So this month, just rock your blue, man. Every weekend, rock your blue. And like I say, go to your shape, man. Get your shape from Reach Foundation, man, the Reach organization. Get it? You know what I mean? But this it. Like I said, I know a lot of Junkanoos have autistic kids, and they're going through the same fight. Myself, my wife is going through right now. My son, he's verbal, but he can't communicate in sentences, full sentences. He can say phrases, but he can't fully, and a lot of things he don't understand, He don't understand danger. And that's the scary part. Because he'll just run out on the road and know he could be knocked down or something, you know what I mean? So all these things you got to be able to look out for, So this Awareness Month, I'm going to bring you more information and depth information, at least every newscast in this month, and even further than this month, just educating you on autism. You know what I mean? Because I want all y'all to understand, this is global. This is not even just in here. This is a global thing happening right now. And they're still doing research because a lot of it is still not understood as yet in autism. So I need all y'all to stay focused. Reach out to Reach if you could volunteer, if you want to donate, because they help. There's so much families that is in need that can't afford certain services that their kid need. It's myself and my wife and my son, but it's hard on us. So I can imagine on a single parent who got to go through this. You have speech therapy, occupational therapy, ABA, all these different things. Some of them has their eating habits are as weird as hell. My son has a weird eating habits. He don't eat no sweets. He don't like juices. He drink pure water. It's just different things. Certain things he don't eat. So it's a strain on a lot of parents. So sometimes all them need it. Sometimes parents have their own little fundraisers going on. And I support them, man, because they need the help. So I want all y'all to do something this month. This month, April, I need y'all to help somebody in need, especially with autism. Help them in need. And I want this video to touch anybody who have a kid with autism. I just want y'all to stay strong and stay the course. Because why? This race ain't for the fastest, but this race for those who can endure to the end. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint. And your child depending on you to get them where they need to be. So stay strong. You know what I mean? Stay strong. Stay connected. Stay committed to making sure they be the best that they could be because of you. This yours truly, Topclass, JNN Junkanoo News Network. I out. Autism Awareness. Get it yourself together. It's a silent disability. It does not have a look. I'm out.